Pasta carbonara or spaghetti carbonara. It is so good, and with Parmesan, it's really, really excellent. I learned this from Teresa, one of the co-owners of Balay de Estilo. She told me that her dad makes this, but strictly with Purefoods corned beef, only that. So now we give it a shot. So now here to start. Right, we heat up the pan, we oil it up. Yes, and just put quite enough, like lavishly, not too little, but not too much. All right, and the onions, the chopped onions. This is about two small onions. Recipe will be in the description below. Don't worry about that. All right, so now we stir fry the onions, get it ready. Mix it up. So make sure it's all oiled up. Yes, and then as it's all ready. Now this is about two cloves of garlic, crushed garlic, of course. All right, you can do 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. That is fine, whichever way you prefer it. If you want more garlic, that's good. All right, here we are. We mix it a bit, make sure it's all oiled up and really good. Okay, now it's getting ready. 2 minutes later, now we put the Pure Foods corned beef. Okay, now here it was dripping, so we gotta make sure all the sauce is there. All right, there you go. This is about 280 grams of corned beef from Pure Foods. All right. Now we make sure we mix this. We make sure the corned beef is like kind of toasty or fried a bit. This way it's crispy. So when you put the creamer later, it's gonna hold its own. All right, we're gonna mix this some more now. Make sure it's all getting fried up and cooked good. Kind of like the corned beef hash that we did. We gotta cook it like that, or at least that way. Yes. Oh, now it's smelling really, really good actually. Yeah, mix it well. Just make sure everything is all mixed up. Then we let it sit for a moment, so it's gonna cook some more. But we keep mixing for now, so that it gets all good and soaked up with all the onions and garlic. So now let's leave this a bit. Okay, now we have some crushed black pepper. We're seasoning it now, and of course some dried basil. Okay, dried basil leaves. Yes, oh that's good. Okay, and now some dried oregano. Some don't like oregano, so you can avoid that. But hey, this is good for me. So as you can see now, the corned beef at the bottom is getting toasted. So that's pretty good. So when you put the creamer later, it's kind of gonna deglaze the pan, and all the flavor is gonna be in it. All right. Now here you go. Here about 280 grams of full cream or Nestle cream. About a cup of it. All right. There you go. Now we mix this. Now later we're gonna add a bit of more water just to make sure the sauce is good to go for the pasta, or 1 cup of water, or in my case I'm gonna use the pasta water that we're boiling because that's already salted up. So that this makes us not need to add more salt after, because the pasta water that we're boiling with already has salt. Here it is. It's boiling. We added about 1 cup of pasta water so that it can boil well. And you can see it's already boiling, right? Let me show you. Next to it, we're cooking the pasta. There, we just took 1 cup of water from the pasta there, which is already all salted up. So now this is good. All right, now it's getting all thick. Now it's getting more brown. Oh, it's perfect. This is 2 minutes later. Now we start putting the pasta. Because the pasta, we cooked it for 5 minutes. The pack says 8 to 10 minutes, so we cook it for 5 minutes. This way it's al dente. This way, when we start mixing it like this, it's gonna cook even better. It's gonna be perfectly al dente. For now, we turn off the heat on the pan or on the stove, so it lets us mix well and not overcook it. And then later we turn it on low heat for just 1 minute. Now we're gonna add some Parmesan because we didn't put much salt. This Parmesan is gonna act like salt for us. It's gonna be perfect. Just a bit like this, so that you're free to put some more on the table on your own plate. Oh yeah, it is perfect. Now let's serve this up. Here we mix it a bit. Yes, a full plate for me. Thank you. Some Parmesan. Yes, this is good. And you can also click here for the genuine or original traditional carbonara that uses no creamer, just eggs. That's gonna be perfect. It's actually both are really really good. And so thanks for watching here and subscribe if you haven't. This way you'll be updated when we have our new uploads.